Good morning. Hi, I'm Miss Saunders. I am the school social worker at Brookside Elementary School. And one of my responsibilities here is to make sure you come to school. School is very important because one of the things you'll do here is read great books. Reading is so important to every aspect of your life. We want you to get on and read books. And I have a great book here today about the school community. And it tells you about some people who work in our school. So I want to share this book with you so that you know what I do and you know what everybody else in the school community does. And at the end, there's even an activity for you to do that tells about the school community and who you know at your school. So let's get started with the book. My School Community. Zoom in on communities. A school community includes the students and the adults who help the children learn and grow. Working together at school. People who live or work together are called a community. This group of people spends time together, working or doing other activities together. Members of a community try to help each other. Communities can be big as a whole city or as small as a single family. Schools are a kind of community. Many people are part of the school community. My school community. The way to school. Some students ride the bus to and from school. The bus driver picks them up at their house in the morning, and he or she drops them off again when school gets out. Other children walk to school. A crossing guard or a police officer may help them cross busy streets. They all have help getting to school. The people who help are part of their school community. Working together at school. The crossing guard makes sure students get to school safely. He is an important member of the school community. Heart of the school. At the center of every school are the students. School is the place where students come to learn and be together. There are lots of subjects that students learn at school, like reading, writing, and math. But students learn other important skills as well. At school, they learn how to get along with each other, both children and teachers. All types of schools. At some schools, all the students study science. At other schools, they all study art. Most schools let their students study a lot of different kinds of things in one place. There are elementary schools, like us, for children. There are middle schools that teach older children, and high schools and colleges that teach young adults and adults. Groups of students. There are a lot of students in one school. There are a lot of students in each grade, too. Students are usually put together in classes. Usually they are placed in classes with students in their own grade. That way, one teacher can help many students at one time. Together, all the classes in the school community are called the student body. Working in a small group helps students share ideas and learn from each other. What teachers do. We could not have schools without teachers. They play an important part in the school community. They help students learn. Teaching is not an easy job. Every student is different. The teacher has to figure out how they can help every student learn. The teacher has different ways to figure out if the students are learning. Teachers give tests, they ask class questions, they give students homework and projects. These are all ways to find out if the students are learning. What is your classroom like? Do you have classes where you sit by yourself at your desk? How about classes where everyone sits in a circle on the floor? You may even have classes where you go outside to learn about trees and bushes and grass and other things. The leader of the school. Principals are the leaders of the school community. They are in charge of running the school. A principal makes sure that teachers have everything they need to teach. He or she makes sure the students have everything they need to learn. The principal greets students as they arrive for a new school day. Helping hands. Teachers and principals are not the only important people in the school community. Some people, like the librarian, make sure you learn everything you can. Other people, like nurses and lunchroom workers, work hard so that students stay healthy. Read to learn. The librarian is part of the school community. He or she is in charge of the library. The librarian helps students and teachers find information. Librarians order books, magazines, and videos for students and teachers to borrow. They organize these things so they are easy to find. Electronic libraries. These libraries are used to try to fit as many books and magazines as they could into their library. Now librarians can use computers to find information from all over the world. The internet is like one giant library. The librarian's job is to get students excited about reading and learning. Make sure you visit your school librarian. Health and safety. The school nurse has many different jobs. Students can get sick or hurt. The nurse makes them feel better. He or she can decide if the student needs to go home or to the doctor. Nurses can help students take medicine. They also make sure that all the students have their immunizations. Balanced meals. The lunchroom worker is another part of the school community. A full day of learning takes a lot of energy. Students need to eat nutritious meals. This will keep their minds working hard. Lunchroom workers cook and serve lunch to the students. They make sure that the food is prepared the way that it is healthy and tasty. Everybody has a part to play. Teachers and principals, bus drivers and parents, lunchroom workers, and custodians were all important members of the school community. They help students learn, they make sure children get to school safely, and they keep the building clean. Students have a job too. They help make school a safe, healthy place where everyone can learn to be his or her best. Students work together on a science project. Being part of a school community means doing your best and helping others. Now we're at the activity time. My school helpers. As you learned in this book, there are many helpers in a school community. Let's explore who helps you in your school. Copy the circle chart from page 23. In the middle oval, write your name. In each of the outer circles, write the name and job of someone who helps you in your school. By each person's name, write one sentence about how each person helps you or one has been done for you in the example. Look at your completed chart. There are lots of people who help you in your school community. Who do you help at school? I hope you put me in one of your circles. Miss Saunders can help you get to school on time and learn everything you need to learn. Thanks for reading with me.